Hey everyone, Movie Manny here. It's been a very, very long while. I know. It's been like 2 months since I uploaded something. Actually, it's been a whole while, I think. It's just, well, since I'm finally out of college, I just wanted a summer of just tiny relaxation, and that's it. Well, that's enough rambling. Let me get on to what I have to say. Back to the movie reviews. The first movie that I'm going to talk about, finally, is Once Upon a Time in Hollywood, the ninth film by Quentin Tarantino. It's a story about a has-been TV star named Rick Dalton, played by Leonardo DiCaprio, and his stunt double / best friend, Cliff Booth, played by Brad Pitt, trying to go into the movie business in the year 1969. First off, the look of Hollywood in 1969 is amazing. From how the cars looked, from the music and the radio every time they go into a car, it felt like an authentic old-time Hollywood, just like how Quentin Tarantino said. And believe it or not, there was a time when the LA highway was not filled with so much cars. Fuck you, 1969! I really love the setting and the idea of old-fashioned Hollywood, but most importantly, I love the cast in this. The cast in this movie were marvelous. I actually believed the performance and the friendship between Leonardo DiCaprio's character and Brad Pitt's character, because I actually felt their pain, their back. Hey, I got your back, man. No matter what type of feel. It felt perfect, especially with Leonardo DiCaprio and his crazy mental breakdowns.
Line? Embarrass yourself like that in front of all those goddamn people!
And Brad Pitt's character, though half the times feeling like he's just a manservant to Leo, but he just didn't think it that way, which is good, because usually when someone in Hollywood thinks that way, it's like, I need more respect from you, man. I need more. But nope. Thank God we didn't have that. And Margot Robbie as Sharon Tate, she was believable. I actually believe that Sharon Tate was like in front of me. It was like her performance was great. Margot Robbie's performance was great, despite her not being the 100% key role that we all thought it was going to happen. Also, there are other famous characters like Steve McQueen, Bruce Lee, just to name a few. But the biggest character that we all really wanted to see was Charlie Manson. Even though you get to see Charles Manson just a tiny bit in the movie, which is kind of disappointing to me. I kind of want to see more of him, but there was a scene where that one scene that he was just in, it felt intimidating. It felt like I felt chills, like, oh boy, this is the guy, this is the bad guy, this is the guy. And also his followers, they were also creepy. Also creepy in the movie. Like, if you thought the kids from Children of the Corn were creepy, please, those kids are like Barney friends compared to the Charlie Manson kids. They're just ugh. One of them being Margaret Lee, who also starred in a movie based in Hollywood during the 60s. And even though I kind of knew that these two were going to be in this movie, but I was still surprised that they were in. Maya Hawke, Ethan Hawke, and Uma Thurman's daughter, and Harley Quinn Smith, Kevin Smith's daughter, which, by the way, best name ever. Good luck, Harley Quinn Smith, with your father's new movie project.
Boys, I had a baby. Jay, brace yourself. You're about to meet our love child.
I think I'm gonna need to see a blood test.
And Maya Hawke. Were you also in Stranger Things?
Robin, that's exactly why I like you.
Do you remember what I said about Click's class? About me being jealous and, like, obsessed?
Yeah.
It isn't because I had a crush on you. It's because she wouldn't stop staring at you.
Mrs. Click?
Tammy Thompson.
Tammy Thompson's a girl.
Steve.
Yeah?
I'm gay.
Everything about the movie was great, but there are some bad stuff. One of them being the scenes drag on too long. There were some scenes that just went on for like days. I felt like they could have just cut it off, especially the scenes where they were all just driving in their cars. Yes, you want to listen to listen to the music during that time, but Tarantino, Guardians of the Galaxy did it better. And for some reason, there was an on-again, off-again narration during some parts. I was like, wait, what? When did this all of a sudden become a book? I know it's called Once Upon a Time in Hollywood, but unless you bring out Cinderella and her fairy godmother, we got a serious problem. Oh yeah, the whole Sharon Tate sequences felt like the movie was taking a break from the real main characters, which is Leo and Brad's characters. Oh yeah, so much feet on the screen. Listen, Tarantino, I know you got a foot fetish, but please, enough with the feet. For God's sakes, Dan Schneider was more settled. So those problems throughout the movie were pretty bad, but up until the end. I'm not gonna spoil it, but I'll tell you one thing. The end of the movie, it turned into a tailspin, man. I was blown away. Watch the movie, people. Watch it and you'll see what I mean. This movie turned a very boring middle second half movie into the most craziest end in movie history, I think. I give Once Upon a Time in Hollywood 8 out of 10. This movie was great. Go watch it if you haven't. Next movie on the list, Hobbs and Shaw. No, I'll take it back. Fast and Furious presents Hobbs and Shaw. This movie is like a 2-hour Saturday morning cartoon, and I loved every minute of it, dude. I might have not grown up with the Fast and Furious movies, but they are kind of ridiculous. In the first one, wasn't it just about car racing and black market stuff? And then somewhere around, I don't know, the 4th and 5th, it turned into a spy movie. Hey, let's make the Fast and Furious movies like James Bond, but with cars. 2 characters from the Fast and Furious movies, Luke Hobbs, played by Dwayne Johnson, and Deckard Shaw, played by Jason Statham, have to team up to stop a cybernetic super soldier from destroying the world, played by Idris Elba. Most of us knew this movie was going to be ridiculous / fun type of movie, And honestly, it delivers. The action is over the top. The CGI, sure noticeably bad, but goofy. The fight scenes, the whole non-logic physics in this movie, it really felt like a Fast and Furious movie. It's one of those just turn your brain off and enjoy the show type of film, and I liked every minute of it. I especially liked Dwayne Johnson's and Jason Statham's chemistry between them bickering back and forth all the time with their huge egos. It's like, come on, guys, the world's about to end. Can you guys like calm down your bald-headed dicks for 1 second? And Idris Elba, he was also a very entertaining bad guy.
I'm Black Superman.
He also kind of had like a tiny tragic backstory and a odd motivation, but it still felt believable. And everyone else in the movie did an awesome job. Would you believe that Ryan Reynolds and Kevin Hart were in this movie? How weird. This has got to be a very good start for Fast and Furious' spin-offs, and I hope they can do like more of this. Bottom line, I give Fast and Furious a decent 7 out of 10. This movie is okay. Most definitely watch it with your friends and get drunk. I dare you. Well, that's enough reviewing for me. Thank you all for hearing my voluptuous voice. Voluptuous? Is that the right word for it? Please like, comment, share, subscribe, tell your friends, tell your family that I exist. And when you do subscribe, don't forget to hit that notification bell to be notified of future videos that I have in store. I'm Movie Manny, signing out.